Karl Anthony Towns is 2 wins away from completely changing his legacy as an NBA player. Like I feel like before this, like I've heard it. People said Towns was not a good defender and that he was soft. I don't know about that last part, but the first part, there was proven that his defense wasn't the best. This fucking playoff run just completely changes the whole narrative because not only is his defense good, it's not the best, it's not the greatest, but it's good. He he is possibly the most underrated center in the NBA. This championship, to go from a Minnesota Timberwolves team who did not make the playoffs until Anthony Edwards really showed, or Butler, getting that whole drama with Jimmy Butler in training camp, to go from all that to this now in his 11th season, to the NBA Finals, and possibly like literally 2 games away from winning a championship. That is an example of why I think that puts Karl Anthony Towns in a much higher ranking as a center than it normally does. Do I think he's a top 10 center in the NBA? No. Or do I think he's the greatest center of all time? Do I think he's top? No. I will personally put him like top 30. Probably top 25. But what I will tell you is that Karl Anthony Towns is not soft, and he has proven that he's a good defender. He has proven that he is not afraid of the lights. He is one of the few people to learn from his mistakes. He is one of the few people that completely changed his narrative in just one season. It's weirdly enough kind of like what Sam Darnold did with the Vikings. He had that crazy, crazy season, completely changed how people thought about Sam Darnold. And guess what? Next season, joins the Seahawks and wins the championship. Karl Anthony Towns was a T-Wolves for life. They went to the conference finals, got eliminated in 5 games, gets traded to New York. Went to the conference final but lost to the Pacers. Now, not only is he in the NBA Finals, he steamed him and the Knicks steamroll their competition. They gave the Hawks pity wins. They gave them pity wins. Just 2 wins. Okay, you can have your 2 wins. We're gonna destroy your ass in Game 6. Don't worry. We're gonna destroy the Sixers in 4 games. Oh, we're also gonna destroy the Cavs in 4 games. Oh, we're also gonna make Wemby shook. Wemby's gonna be just fine. Wemby's gonna be perfectly fine. Next season, he's gonna learn. He's gonna mature. He's probably gonna get stronger, and he's probably gonna win MVP next year. I think he's gonna win a championship at some point. So I believe he's gonna win a championship. I think he's gonna be just fine. He's just young and still got the jitters. That's all. It's okay. It's okay. But Karl Anthony Towns, I would say this. Karl Anthony Towns, I've always loved watching Karl Anthony Towns, but before the finals, I wanted the Spurs to win because as a Heat fan, I'm not a fan of the fans of New York. However, I always loved Jalen Brunson. I've always loved Karl Anthony Towns. And Karl Anthony Towns had that interview on ESPN, talking about, his mother and all that. And when he said that, I remember hearing about it. I remember hearing that during that moment of his life, that's the worst moment of his life. I remember people criticizing him, calling him soft, calling him weak, calling him every single thing. I remember that because he wasn't playing at what they expect him to play as. So because of that, they kept criticizing him and kind of talking him down. I remember during that time, that's exactly why. Because he was losing family members. The poor man was losing family members. and now he's in the NBA Finals, and he dedicates it to his fucking mother. You know what? I don't fucking care. I want Karl Anthony Towns to win a fucking championship. I want him to win. Because if there's anybody that deserves it more in the finals right now, that's in the finals that deserves it more than anyone, it's Karl Anthony fucking Towns. It's Karl Anthony fucking Towns. He was always good. And I think when he retires, he is going to be considered the most underrated center in the NBA. People are going to remember him for this run. People are going to remember him because of the fact that he is so good that people don't talk about how good he is. And for that reason alone is why I I I thought it was going to be game 7. I generally don't see how the Spurs are going to beat the Knicks in New York in the NBA Finals. I don't see how. I generally do not see a play how they're going to do it. I think it's going to go end in 4. I think the Knicks are going to win in 4. I said Spurs in 7. I think the Knicks are going to win in 4. If the Spurs tie this series, I'll put on a clown suit or clown hat and nose. But literally, I don't care what happens anymore with Karl Anthony Towns. Like, I don't care how he plays in the next year. I don't care. This I'm gonna remember this moment where Karl Anthony Towns wins his fucking championship, and he shuts every single doubter up, especially that fucking old gag, fucking Mad Dog Russo. Fuck that guy. I posted on my story. I cannot believe being a fucking dumbass results to you getting a job in ESPN. I can't believe it. Karl Anthony Towns is he steadied the ship when Brunson struggled and got injured. He steadied the ship last night when Brunson was struggling. Amazing. It's really not like an analytical thing. It's just like he is actually just like he's literally like he's completely changed his reputation in the sim. Every single doubter that tried to criticize him for the things that they say that he is, he's proving them wrong. I don't want to hear that anymore. He's not soft. And he's a good defender. He's a good defender. He don't gotta be great, but he's a good defender. He's a good defender. He, unlike Wemby, Towns, if Towns shoots a 3-point shot, I'm okay with that. Because you know why? Because Karl Anthony Towns is the best big man shooter in the NBA. Obviously, all time, probably people might say Dirk. But listen, I think out of all the players I know, I've always believed in Cat and three point um 3-point line. I think I think that's I think he's the best. So with that, 2 more games. New York wins a championship, and after fucking decades of of horrible coaching, horrible GMs. God damn it, Isaiah Thomas was coaching your damn team. By this point, it will be one. If they win this championship, it's time to rest. It's time to rest, and hopefully, the Giants goes on a run next year. So yeah, Karl Anthony Towns, you got it. This is your chance. This is your moment. Take fucking grab it. I don't need to say that. I know you will. I believe in Cat. Karl Anthony Towns. Karl Anthony Towns will be the Finals MVP. Mark my words.